Anji, good morning, all of you. We are going to proceed on with the class now. I hope you all are fine. You all are healthy. Okay. So in the previous class, we have studied about the topic of graphs. Fine. I am going to give you a little of the description about what we have done in the previous class. And then we are going to move on with the next. Fine. So that if anybody missed out one or two of the lessons, you will be able to catch the topic we are going to do today. Yes, if there is some more than that you have not attended, then please go with the concept once. Videos are already there. Yes, so you go with that and you can ask me whatever your doubts are going to be. Okay. So in the previous class, we studied about the velocity time graph. Fine. The graph where we will be having one side velocity and one side we will be provided with the time. Velocity time graph means one side velocity and one side time. Now, which side velocity is going to be? That is onto the y-axis. That is onto the y-axis. Here you will be writing velocity. You will write the unit of velocity. Let's say it is meter per second. And time will always come onto the x-axis. The reason is x-axis we consider as the independent axis. So whatever the two quantities you have, out of those two quantities, which one is independent, you will write it onto the time axis. Okay. Now we did 2-3 variety of graphs in this case. I'm going to talk about all ones. So first is your graph where you have uniform motion. And first is your rest graph. If I have the line over here, see the red line onto the x-axis. This means that the graph is in the state of, the object is in the state of rest. Why rest? Because see, let's say these are the, let me just mark first. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Okay. And this side we have, let's say 5, then 10 meter per second, then 15 meter per second, then 20 meter per second, somewhat like this. Fine. Now, if you see the red line which I have drawn, what this line means? This line means that the object is having how much velocity? Object ki velocity kitni hai? On this red line, if you see in front of the red line, what is the value of velocity? So the value of velocity in front of it is 0. Fine. Means you have 0 speed, you have 0 velocity. What it means? That the object is not moving. Object is not moving at all. Okay. Now, if I am going to have this. Okay. I'm going to keep it somewhere over here. Let's say this is the graph you are having now. Fine. Now, what is the velocity? It is 15 meter per second. Yes. In front of the line, what is the velocity given to you? This is 15 meter per second. So you can say that the object is in motion. कि आपकी कुछ ना कुछ velocity की value आएगी. So the object is in motion. Here we have the value 15. Okay. Now which kind of motion it is? Is it uniform? Is it non-uniform? देखो rest तो नहीं है because velocity is not 0. You have some velocity, you have some speed. Now is it uniform or non-uniform? With respect to time, when the time is 1 second, what is the value of velocity? It is 15. Yes. When the time is 2 seconds, what is the value of velocity? You check on the velocity axis. It is still 15. When the time is 3 seconds, what is the velocity with respect to that? It is 15 still. It means the velocity is not increasing, not decreasing. You are not even applying a race. Fine. You are not even applying a brake. Whatever velocity is, it is the same. Fine. Okay. Now, from here, we are going to conclude which kind of motion it is. Is it uniform or non-uniform? See, from 0 to 1, how much is the variation in time? That is a 1 second. From 1 to 2, what is the variation? Again of 1 second. From 2 to 3, again you have the variation of 1 second. So time varies with equal intervals. Yes? Uniformity के लिए both the things has to go equally. Velocity में भी equality होनी चाहिए, time में भी equality होनी चाहिए. So here we have the equality in time. Now let's talk about velocity. When the time goes from 0 to 1, the velocity is 15 meter per second. So what is the change? What is the change? Okay, let's understand it this way. At 1 second, the velocity is 15. At 2 second, the velocity is 15. At 3 second, the velocity is 15. कितना change आया? 15 से 15 तक कितना change आया? 0. Again, 15 to 15, what is the change? 0. Although it is coming 0, 0, but there is uniformity. There is equality. It is not 0, 1, 2, 3, something like that. Fine. So whatever it is following the same everywhere. Yes. So we can say that this is the uniform motion because equal variation is going on in velocity and equal variation is going on in time. I hope it is understood. If anybody want to write it down, you can take a minute and note it down. Then we are going to move on with the next one. Harnoor, Jivesh, your camera is still off. Sumandeep Singh, your camera is off. Sham, your camera is off. Kindly switch on your camera quickly. Okay, Ji. Moving on with the next type of question. That is in the graph. Krish, please adjust your camera, beta. Very good. Okay, now we are going to have the velocity time graph only. Fine. But let's do a little variation. If you are going to have a velocity time graph and you have to find out displacement, how you are going to do that? You know, we can find out displacement by using the velocity time graph. Whenever you have to find anything, you have to check the formula. What is the formula of velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. So if time is given to you, velocity is given to you, are you able to check the displacement? Numericals में भी हम ऐसे ही करते हैं. What the thing is missing, we can check that. Okay. Also, acceleration का formula क्या है? Acceleration is change in velocity divided by time. So if the change in velocity means velocity is given to you, time is given to you, are you able to check the acceleration? So from this graph, we are going to have both. Fine. From the graph, we are going to check both the things. Sorry, I have to draw it again. Okay, is the point clear? What we are going to check from the velocity time graph, we are able to check the displacement because velocity is displacement over time. So if two things are given, third you can definitely find out. Fine. We can also find out acceleration using this graph, because acceleration is what? Velocity over time. Again, two things are given, so you can easily find out the third one. Yes? Okay, now let's do it. How we are going to have it? One question we are going to practice. We have already given two classes for this. We practiced many of the questions. We are going to do one, and then one I'm going to give to you. You have to solve that. Okay? Okay. So you have this line. Don't take this one. Okay, we have this line. Fine. You have to find out the value of displacement from this side. We have time in seconds. Then we have this side velocity in meter per seconds. Fine. We can have here value 10. Then we can have here value 20. This value can be 30. Here we can have the value as 40. Fine. Okay. Now the question to you is, you have to find out the value, the displacement of an object from point A to point B. This is your point A. Let's increase the focus. This is the point I'm talking about. This is point B. Here it is. Fine. So you have to find out the displacement of an object from A to B. Now, dear students, in case of graph, if you have to find out the displacement, in case of the velocity time graph, if you have to find out the displacement, you have to extend the lines onto the time axis. Whatever the figure you are getting, you will be finding the area of that figure. Now I'm extending it onto the time axis. Fine. From both the sides, what the figure I'm getting, that is a kind of a rectangle. Isn't it a kind of rectangle? So if I directly find out the area of this rectangle, that is going to give me the displacement. So I can write here that the displacement S is equal to area of a rectangle. What you can give the name to this as A, B, C, D. CD is not marked. So where it intersect onto the time axis, write there CD. So we can have it as CD. Fine. Now S is equal to area of rectangle. क्या formula होता है? That is length into breadth. Fine. What is the length here? If you see what is the length here, you can take this DC as the length. So you can say DC multiply by breadth, you can take as AD. So it is going to be the breadth AD. Okay, now put the values. DC, if you see, it goes from 1 till 3. So that is 3 minus 1. Multiply by AD. It goes from 0 till 30. So that is 30 minus 0. Fine. Now S is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. Multiply by 30 minus 0 is 30. So 2 multiplied by 30, what you get the answer as 60. This is way for finding displacement. So displacement का unit होगा meter. Please note it down. हाँ जी, is it done? Okay, anyone, any confusion till here? You can please ask. Anyone, any confusion till here? Please ask. Harmol, is it clear? Okay. Naman Padhania, is it clear to you? Arshdeep, Naman, you have to write it, beta. Side by side, keep writing. Okay. What about Ridhima? Ridhima. Ridhima, kindly unmute yourself. Ridhima, please unmute. Okay, ji. Now I'm going to give you one question and you are going to do it. Fine. The question is based upon this displacement only. You have to find out displacement. Okay, so the question is, time goes in seconds and velocity in meter per second. Okay, one thing before I give you the question. हमने displacement find करी. Now, if we have to find out acceleration, in that case, when you have this graph, yes, we have to find out acceleration. Let's say from point A over here till point B over here. So acceleration कैसे find करेंगे? How can we find out acceleration? You can try it, do it once, else I'll be doing it onto the screen as well. So acceleration का formula क्या होता है? What is the formula of acceleration? Change in velocity over time. Fine. So acceleration is equal to v minus u divided by t. Okay. You go from A to B. Final velocity at B is 30 minus initial velocity from where you start, that is also 30, divide by time taken. A पे time है 1, B पे time है 3, so that is 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1. Okay, so 30 minus 30 is 0. Divide by 3 minus 1 is 2. So you will be having 0 meter per second square. Why it is 0 meter per second square? Because, my dear students, that this is the graph where the velocity is not changing. We have done the definition of acceleration, that acceleration is change in velocity over time. Yes or no? Change in velocity over time. So because there is no change in velocity taking place, so there exists zero acceleration. Okay. Now we are going to have the question. You are going to try it out. Okay ji. Now the next graph you have is this way. Okay, so this way is the velocity time graph for a car. You have to find out the displacement of the car in the whole journey. Find out the displacement of the car in the whole journey. So for that, you are going to do the labeling. See, nothing is given in the question, so you have to do the labeling yourself. Let's consider this is O. Fine. Let's say this point is A, this point is B, and where it is going to intersect onto the time axis, you can take it as D. Fine. So if you see, this is a kind of a trapezium. आप trapezium का formula apply करो and you can get the answer. And if you don't know the formula of trapezium, you can also split it into two of the figures. One, you will be having a triangle over here. Fine. And second, you will be having a rectangle over here. तो आप triangle plus rectangle करके भी, what you have to do actually is you have to find out the complete area covering under this. Fine. So you can go with the trapezium directly, or you can go with triangle plus rectangle. Chale, try to do it. Then we are going to have it onto the screen as well. Hanji, just Karan done. Okay, please unmute and tell what is your answer.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Vita.
Now the answer I got is 80 meter.
How much?
80.
80 meter. Okay. Just Karan's answer I have written onto the screen. Anybody with some other answer? Anyone with some different answer? Please raise your hand. हाँ जी Japji, please unmute yourself. What is the answer you got?
I have not done yet.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Harmol, speak the answer.
Ma'am, my answer is also 80 meter per second.
18. Chaliye, Harmol is also 80. Anybody with some different answer? Or we consider it as the final one? Chaliye, let's check. Are their answers correct or not? Chaliye. If anybody has not understood, I'm going to do it onto the screen. Kindly have your eyes over here. Okay, for finding the displacement, as I told you, we have to find out the area. Fine. So we get a kind of trapezium. So we can write here that displacement is equal to area of trapezium. What is the name given to the trapezium? That is A, B, D, O. Okay. Area of trapezium का formula होता है half into sum of parallel sides. Parallel sides you have AB plus the another parallel side you have is OD. Multiply by height. Height कौन सी आप लोगे? Slanting नहीं लोगे. You will take the straight one height. That is BD. Fine. So parallel sides are one is AB, one is OD, and the height is BD. Okay, putting the values, half AB. If you see AB की value, AB starts from 2 and it goes till 5. So 5 minus 2, what you have is 3 plus OD. OD starts from 0, goes till 5. So 5 minus 0, 5. Multiply by height BD. Okay, BD, check the value. It goes from 0 till 20. So 20 minus 0 is 20. Fine. Now when you solve it, it's 2 ones are 2, 2 tens are 20. So what do you have? 3 fives are 8. 3 plus 5, sorry. 3 plus 5, 8. Multiply by 10. So your answer is 80 meter. Very good, both of you. The answer is very correct. Okay. Now, before you write it down, I am going to do it with the second method, which I told you. Fine. So what you can have is, you can have the area of a triangle plus area of a rectangle. Fine. Triangle ka formula half into, okay, you can take here D. कोई value यहाँ पे set कर दो. Let's see, we have the value C over here. Fine. Let's try to find out the area by splitting method, triangle and rectangle. Okay. So you can say that displacement is equal to area of triangle ACO plus area of rectangle, that is ABDC. ABDC. Okay. So triangle, that is half into base into height. Half into base into height plus rectangle, that is length multiply by breadth. Fine. Okay, so half base कितना है? Base of triangle that is OC. It goes from 0 till 2. So 2 minus 0 is 2. Multiply by height. Height of triangle is AC. That goes from 0 till 20. So 20 minus 0 is 20. Fine. Plus rectangle length into breadth. Length of rectangle CD, that is 2 से लेके 5 तक. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Multiply by breadth. Breadth goes from 0 till 20. So it is 20. Fine. So you can go with this method also. 2 cancel. You have 20 plus 3 20s are 60. So 20 plus 60 is what? It is 80 meter. So on the whole, the story is that you can use any of the method. It can be the splitting method, it can be the straight method, but the answer you will be having the same. Hanji, any confusion, anyone? Is this clear to you? Okay. Now one question you will be taking as a homework, then we are going to wind up the class. Kindly draw it onto your notebook, okay? And you are going to practice it. Okay. So we will be having the velocity time graph. Velocity in meter per second. And here you will be having the time in seconds. Okay, you have 0 here. Then you have the equal divisions. Keep drawing, keep drawing. We will take 10, 20. Then here we will take 30. This is 40. Here we will be having 3, no, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8. Fine. Okay. I have changed the dimensions. That's it. Now you have to look after and you have to work accordingly. Okay, ji. So my figure goes like this. 22, 20. Fine. Then it goes till here. And then it is here. Okay. You have to find out the displacement of the whole journey. So आपको क्या करना है? Split करना है. You can have break it into triangles and rectangles, and you are going to tell the answer. Okay. One thing before we end the class, children, we have done this, that if you have a velocity time graph, yes, if you will get a line like this, it shows the uniform motion. Yes, but यहाँ पे acceleration 0 होगी, है ना? क्योंकि velocity change नहीं करेगी. If you have a line like this, that shows uniform motion, but this is accelerated also, क्योंकि velocity बार बार change करेगी. Okay, now what is this kind of graph? If you will have this kind of graph, a straight line, but in the downward direction. Remember, we studied about negative acceleration or the retardation. So यहाँ पे क्या होगा, that your velocity is changing, so acceleration आएगी. Let's say here you have value 1, here you have value 2, here you have value 3. So velocity is changing, but there is a decrease going on in the velocity. So there exists acceleration, but negative acceleration. Straight line है तो negative, but uniformly negative acceleration. अगर curve line होती, then non-uniform acceleration. Fine. If it goes in the upward direction, velocity increase करेगी तो positive acceleration, decrease करेगी तो negative acceleration. हाँ जी. Any student, any doubt till here, you can please ask. Is it clear? Okay, ji. Can we end the class? Any confusion you can ask? Okay. We are going to try it once. You face any doubt, you are going to send a message to me. We are going to talk about it. Okay. Okay. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.